If your ADHD teen is burning out on homework marathons, then doing less, not more, may actually help them get more done. 10-minute work sprints followed by scheduled 5-minute breaks. That sounds backwards, right? But it has to do with the way the ADHD brain is wired. And once you understand this, you will not only know how to do this effectively, but also what mistakes to avoid. My name is Dr. Michael Chayati, aka Dr. Michael. I'm a pediatrician helping parents of emotionally sensitive teens with ADHD rebuild connection and instill confidence through a shared language of intuitive, science-backed frameworks. And today, I want to show you why pacing can be the missing piece. There are 3 broad categories that can explain your teen's shutdowns. Think of your teen on a road trip. For that to happen, you need a destination, you need a vehicle, and you need driving skills to operate that vehicle to get to where you want to go. The destination is your teen's motivation and purpose. The vehicle is their body and brain's capacity, or physical and mental health, and the driving skills are their executive function. And we support their driving skills with something I call the GPS framework, which stands for Get Started, Pace Yourself, and Self-Correct. Today, we're zooming on one specific driving skill, pace yourself. Although it's very tempting to just say, why don't you just push through and get it done in one sitting? Here's the key idea. Many ADHD teens don't shut down because they cannot do the task. They shut down because they try to do too much in one stretch. Consider this analogy. Your teen's brain is like a high-performance race car, but even race cars need pit stops. Here's what the science tells us. Their brain needs predictable pauses to reset dopamine and regulate emotions before overwhelm sets in. Breaks are not a reward of doing work. They are a scheduled part of doing the work. And this is why we shift our goal from finishing to sustaining. So what does pacing actually look like? We schedule short, intentional work sprints, followed by brief but real breaks. Think of it as sprint, pit stop, sprint again. One common mistake is stopping only the moment things get uncomfortable. That's waiting until it's too late. Here's how this might look like in real life. Let's set a timer, work for 10 minutes, then take a short break. No pressure to finish everything in one sitting. I've seen some teens respond wonderfully to external timers. It's sort of like a video game. Other teens? It adds too much pressure. Therefore, don't be afraid to talk with your teen and experiment. You may find 10 minutes is too short or too long to start with. 10 minutes is a starting suggestion, but be flexible and adapt. I would recommend somewhere between 5 and 25 minutes. Now, in order for this pacing strategy to work, the scheduled breaks must be intentional and effective. An effective break is predictable, brief, and regulating, not overstimulating. I would recommend no more than 5 minutes to start. Here are some examples of effective breaks. A quick, healthy snack, petting the dog for a few minutes, listening to a calming song your teen enjoys, a quick walk around the house. Don't be afraid to brainstorm and experiment. An effective break should make it easier to resume the task in a sustainable way. Here's one counterintuitive example I heard in clinic. One teen's preferred break was listening to instrumental heavy metal music. To many of us, that may sound a bit overstimulating, but regardless of the method, the underlying principle remains the same. As long as the break makes it easier to resume the task in a sustainable way, then it's considered effective. Here's something important I want you to know. Pace yourself is a new skill, which will take practice. Sometimes after a break, your teen will keep going. Other times, they won't. The goal of pace yourself isn't finishing. The goal is preserving momentum and preventing a shutdown. When teens learn they can work without burning out, then they'll be able to finish the task. And this is why doing less homework on purpose often leads to getting more done over time, because the strategy finally matches how their brain works. Here's what you can do starting today. Number 1, shift the goal from finishing to sustaining. This removes pressure and creates momentum. Number 2, set a short work sprint. I recommend 10 minutes to start with a visible timer, but depending on how it goes, be flexible and adjust. The brain focuses better in short spurts when it knows relief is coming. Number 3, create effective breaks. Effective breaks are predictable, brief, and regulating. I recommend no more than 5 minutes to start. So there you have it. You can now implement Pace Yourself in GPS. If you want to learn how to implement the first part of the GPS framework, get started, here's a link to that video on screen. And I'd love to hear from you how this pace yourself strategy worked for your team. Please let me know in the comments. So stay encouraged and hopeful, my friend, and talk to you next time.